Good afternoon. Thank you for taking a moment to watch this video. The purpose of the video is to inform you about what's going on at the church this weekend. We have a very special weekend planned, and I'm really hoping that you'll come and be a part of just as much of it as you possibly can. It all starts tomorrow morning at 10:30. There will be a ladies' prayer brunch in the basement, and Miss Nadine Leonard is preparing the food and getting everything set up. Something that is not normally done is that we'll have Miss Hannah Kratzer with us tomorrow. She'll be bringing a devotion, and you don't want to miss that. If you've never heard her speak, then you need to come be a part of that. Bring your daughters, granddaughters, bring them with you, and enjoy some food, enjoy hearing from Miss Kratzer, and then they'll exchange some prayer requests and spend some time praying for the needs of the church. That would really mean a lot to us if you'd come and participate in that if you are one of the ladies in the church. And then on Sunday morning, there will be no classes at 10 a.m. The service, though, will start at 10:30. And so make sure you're here in time to get a good seat and be ready for the service to start at 10:30. It will not be the normal service. At 10:30, we'll start with some music like we always do. We'll hear from the choir. But we've also are going to be hearing from Miss Hannah Kratzer in a way that we have not heard from her before. She will be on the platform with me. We're going to be having a discussion about the Bible translation into the Dzongkha language, but not just the Dzongkha language. We're going to be talking about Bible translation as a whole and some of the different steps that are taken in different processes. And we've really never heard from Hannah in such an in-depth way as we will on Sunday morning. And so that'll be in the 10:30 service as well. It'll all be one big service. We're going to have Miss Hannah help and clarify and explain some things, and then we've also got some really some doors that have opened in the last few months, and my trip to India was very productive in that it kind of shed some light on needs and some next steps in the process, and I want to tell you all about that in more detail than I've been able to up until this point. And so after we hear from Miss Kratzer, I'll be talking about some things going on in India, the property that was purchased, and just some needs that have come up and some ways that we can get involved that we haven't up until this point. So I'll have a presentation I'll be sharing with just a lot of detail that I want you to be here for. And then of course we'll have some preaching. And then after the service we'll all go downstairs to the fellowship hall. We'll enjoy a meal together. A lot of work has gone into it. It'll be something that you want to be a part of. But let's just spend some time after service fellowshipping with Miss Kratzer, but also with one another. And let's try to just enjoy the fellowship and focus on the Dzongkha language. And it's been 2 years now since we signed the adoption certificate, and in those 2 years there's been a lot of new people come to the church, and many of them have heard us talk about the project. They see us wearing our pins about the Dzongkha project, but there's a lot of details that kind of get glossed over because we just assume everybody knows. Well, on Sunday, if you are newer to the church, if you weren't here when we adopted this project, then on Sunday I'll try my best to fill you in on where we started and how far we've come, and then what's just ahead for the project. So you really need to be a part of it if at all possible. There will be no choir practice in the afternoon. And then for the Thoroughly Furnished Ministries, because of the busyness of the day, your class will be an online-only class. There will be no class at 3:30, and so you won't need to come back to church. I'm sorry, 3 o'clock I believe is when the class usually meets. But that won't happen on Sunday. It'll all be online, and we'll have that lesson uploaded early next week for you. If you have questions about anything that I've just said, or if something I said has confused a detail, then feel free to reach out to us and let us know. You can contact me on my cell phone, which is area code 734-255-3650. You can email me at pastorsummers@fbcchelsea.org. Feel free to text, email, call, and we'll get you all squared away with the details. Well, I hope you'll plan to be here. Invite somebody to come with you. Maybe people have asked you questions about what we're doing. It's a great opportunity for them to come and get filled in as well. And let's just plan on having a great day in the Lord's house on Sunday. It all starts at 10:30, and we look forward to seeing you there. I hope you'll try to make it. The Lord bless you. You have a great day.